the paintings on the wall, she puts her hand towards it because she just feels like something's moving. She puts her hand towards it, and her hand goes through. Her hand goes through inside. And that's how she discovers every one of the paintings lining the wall are alternate universes. Hi, this is Divya. I'm your virtual librarian, and today I'm going to bring you another recommendation for grades 3 to 5. Now, my today's recommendation is actually Books of Elsewhere by Jacqueline Wilson. It is a relatively lesser known book, but trust me when I tell you, it's a beautifully written book. This is what it's about. Now, our main character is Ollie. She's just moved in with her parents into a new house, and this house is kind of an old-timey house. It's not exactly the kind of house that you find in horror movies, but it's a very old house where the corridors are lined with oil paintings, and the room has been lived in before, and there are old mirrors and stuff like that. So Ollie, she's interested, she doesn't know what else to do. Now what happens is that Ollie's parents actually leave for the entire day. They work throughout the day, and so when Ollie comes back from school, she has nothing else to do. It's a new neighborhood, she doesn't have friends. So what she takes to do is, because it's an old house, she starts exploring. Now what starts happening, it's a couple of weird things that start happening one by one. Number one, as she passes through a corridor, she just feels like something's wrong. Okay, number one, she feels like someone's watching her. Number two, she gets this weird feeling that the house doesn't want her there. Not that something inside the house doesn't want her there, not like a ghost. She feels like the house doesn't want her there. Now she dismisses it as something silly, until one night she's settling in, going to bed, and a cat kind of just jumps through the window. Okay, he starts walking across, and Ollie doesn't really know what to do, so she just stares at it, and that's when the cat starts to talk. The cat starts to talk and introduces itself like it's a gentleman saying, "Hey, hello, I'm this person," and he starts talking about the fact that, you know how you think that the house doesn't want you here? Yeah, it kind of doesn't. So be careful. And he just kind of says that casually, and he walks off. Alright? Now, after he does that, Ollie, first of all, is freaked out. She doesn't know what to do because a cat just spoke to her. And now that the cat has spoken to her, and now he's telling her that, listen, if you think the house doesn't want you, there's something wrong here, she starts to suspect something. So what she decides to do, like any child in any horror movie, she decides to investigate. And so the next day, when her parents are out, she starts to go through the house, kind of understanding what is wrong, what is feeling weird to her. That's when she comes across the paintings on the wall. She puts her hand towards it because she just feels like something's moving. She puts her hand towards it, and her hand goes through. Her hand goes through inside. And that's how she discovers every one of the paintings lining the wall are alternate universes. Alternate universes that she can now enter. And so what she starts doing is she starts entering the paintings, coming back out. She starts traveling to those different worlds. And that's one crazy thing. She starts finding weird artifacts in the house itself. Okay, now this is where I'm going to stop. I'm not going to tell you what is the relevance of her not feeling like the house doesn't want her there. What is the relevance of the paintings? I'm just going to give you one hint. When she comes out of one of the paintings, she's not alone. Okay? She starts to bring people out from the painting, and that's when everything gets real. So this is the story I'm recommending today. For any of you who thinks this is scary, trust me, it's not. It is filled with adventure and fantasy, but it is not scary. I think it might be 5% creepy, but otherwise also is just mainly mystery and fantasy. I would highly recommend it. If you loved Spiderwick Chronicles, this is probably the next book you should be reading. So please check it out. I hope it sounds interesting. Again, Books of Elsewhere. This is a series, by the way. It doesn't end with one book. I would highly suggest it. And it's valid for grades 4 onwards. So after you're done with Roald Dahl, if you're done with Geronimo Stilton, you're done with Roald Dahl, I would suggest you can move on to something like this. However, I would suggest that if you need to judge what your child's reading level is or what your reading level is, and check out the book accordingly. What I would suggest is, if you want to see if this is valid for you or your child, go to Amazon. Amazon actually provides a sample for you to read. So if you make your child or you read that sample, you will understand the kind of language that's being used, if it's valid for you, if it's interesting enough for you. Okay, actually, I'll guarantee you, if you can understand it, it is interesting enough for you. Okay, so if you like the vocabulary, if you understand the language, please pick it up. Books of Elsewhere, Jacqueline Wilson. I hope you guys keep reading. Keep reading. Stay safe.